Real estate roundup homies. How y'all doing? How you doing today? Taylor, bring them up here, please. This is what I have to deal with right now. Literally, right now, I'm dealing with this. How do I turn this camera around? I don't even know. Can I turn it around? I don't even know. Oh, Lord. What is he doing? This is what I got to deal with right now.
What? What's going on? Oh, you live.
No. TT, get in here, please. Round up, what up? This Haskins, it's your boy. Hey. I gotta deal with this too. Yeah, I know my wife is out of town. She's in, what is it, Costa Rica. I hope you are having a good time, my beautiful wife. But I wanted to talk to you tonight about real estate marketing. I got some postcards in the mail. I got 3. When you got a bunch of houses, you always get postcards from other investors. So I want to share with you what they're doing, what they're sending me. I want you to see. I also want to share with you the answer to the question of the day. The question of the day: what date do we put on our leases for our tenants? Right? What date do we put on our leases? Round up. You've been praying for me. I've been getting emails from you and comments. Thank you, thank you. You know your boy's struggling. Shouts out to all my single moms. My single moms. How do you do it? How do you do it? I have no idea. Single moms, how in the hell do you get up in the morning, make everybody come together, get them ready, get ready for, I gotta feed everybody, you gotta get food, you gotta pay the bills, you gotta do schoolwork, you gotta drop people off, you gotta go to work, what else? Pay the rent, mortgage payment, all that stuff, car payment, make sure the car good, kids, and you gotta look good while you're doing it. Single moms, this is what I got. Look at this, single mom. Hey, TT. TT. Single moms, I don't know how y'all do it. I promise you, I have no idea how you do it. I love my single moms. Shout out, shout out, shout out to single moms. So let's go over some of these. TT, get out my bush. TT don't mess up my bush. Round up. I got 3 postcards in the mail. I want to just share with you. Here's one. Actually, pretty nice. Color postcard. Is this your property at blank? They got my address, property address right here. I'm interested in purchasing your property at blah blah blah. Would take it in any condition. Okay. The guy's got his face on here. Isn't that cool? Look at that. I got 3 in the mail today. See the backside. He's got a picture of my house on here, y'all. Look at that. Isn't that cool? No doubt this is from Deal Machine or some app. I can close quickly with cash and I will pay all of your closing costs. If you are interested, please call or text me. Have a great day. So this is cool. Came out in the mail. And Roundup, if you haven't signed up yet, the link is in the video description for the Vault conference. TT, TT. My wife's still in Costa Rica, y'all. Thanks for praying for me. She's been gone for a week. I made it through day 3. Nobody died so far. Nobody died. TT, get over. TT, come here. Sorry, y'all. Oop, did I do this right? TT having a. Oh, no. TT. Okay. What was that? TT, can you stop? Postcard number 2, y'all. Then we get to question of the day. Postcard number 2. This is a white one here. I think this is from River City Estate. It reads, "Hi, my name is blank Mariah, and I'd like to talk to you about buying your house at 123. I can also purchase multiple houses at a time or rental portfolios. Call me as soon as you get a moment, and I'll give you a fair cash offer and a phone number. Life gets tough. Wow. I'm sorry, y'all. Thanks for being with your boy. Life, TT, can you chill? You barking at? Not chill. Life gets tough sometimes, and I'm here to try and help. If you have back taxes are having health issues, or are in a financial tight spot, or just plain want to be rid of the burden of this house, please call me right away. Let's start working on this together. That ain't too bad, right? So we got a not TT. No fees, sell as is. I got your cash. Get your cash fast. So this is a yellow one here. All right. This is my favorite here, Roundup. Look at this. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm doing my best. Wife's out of town in Costa Rica. I got all the kids. So this one, get your cash offer. White one here. But look at this, y'all. Dude, put how much he's giving me. You can pay me. That's his offer on the card. Your cash offer is $90,000. Look at this. I like this guy. Cash offer on the house. So you have my address here. TT, you tripping. You really, 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 really tripping. I'm sorry, y'all. I know this is a bad video, but it's the best I can do for you this week. All right, TT, where we at? Cash off on your house. Call this number to discuss your cash offer. Put the price on here. Terms, all cash, no games. TT, look out. Oh, you want to be in a video too? All cash, no games. Closing costs paid, no commissions. Sell as is. Close ASAP or on the date of your choice. Your cash offer is $90,000, $792.23. Call us to discuss your offer. Isn't that cool? They're giving me a cash offer right on the daggone postcard. I gotta get these houses out of my name. Go get a family. Yeah, this is crazy. Everybody give me a hard time today. It's unbelievable. Round up. Nobody's dead yet. Nobody died. Thank you for your prayers. We're hanging in there, TT. You can go. Just get out of here. There you go. Nobody died yet, y'all. Nobody died so far. We're doing better. We're making it, y'all. So I wanted to talk to you about the question of the day. And if you haven't registered for the Bet David conference yet, we had several come through. Thank y'all for supporting your boy. The link is in the video description to come to the Valuetainment Vault 2021. It's going to be September 1st in Hollywood, California. I'm sorry, Hollywood, Florida. Hollywood, Florida. I'm not used to saying Hollywood, Florida. Okay, Hollywood, Florida. Round up. September 1st through the 4th. Everybody that registers through my link below, you will make sure you email me your receipt to Kris at krishaskins.com. TT, get over here. Let's go. Email me your invoice, and what we're going to do is pay for your dinner on Wednesday night. We're going to hang out with some real bosses. The Barrera brothers, my brother, is going to be there. A lot of winning entrepreneurs are going to be there to hang out with us. Good Lord, y'all. TT just wants to run out into the streets for some reason, and then I got Missy. You messing with me too? Everybody just want to mess with me today when my wife's out of town. I'm thankful you guys don't mess with me though. Y'all supporting your boy. You're supporting your boy. Talk about your question of the day, right? Question of the day. When do we put on our leases that the rent is due? When do we put on our leases? What date do we want to collect rent? Round up. We do not put the first of the month on our leases. We do not. Why? Because my real estate roundup homies. If you put, what does our American society have built into our culture? A grace period. A grace period, right? Every time we go to pay a bill, we always say, it's due on this day, late by this day. So generally speaking, our society says it's due on the 1st, late by the 5th. Due on the 1st, late by the 5th, right? And don't, generally speaking, all of us have a lot of bills that come around every month. So we want to make sure that our rent gets collected before the next month. So our rent is due on the 28th of the current month. That rent is due for next month. What happened? What's going on? Lord have mercy. Our rents are due the 28th of the month for the following month. So if it's May 28th, the rent is due for June, May 28th. All right, y'all watch out. The rent is due on May 28th for June. Okay, so far we've collected, I would say, 95% of our rents for June. I still got a few people that need to come in. But round up, we collect our rent on the 28th of the month for the following month. Why do we do that? We want to be ahead of all the other bills, all the car payments, all the health insurance, all the credit card bills, all the utilities. I want to be ahead of that stuff, y'all. I don't want to be included in any payments that the tenant has going out for June. Let me repeat that. I don't want to be included on any payments that my tenant has going out for the month of June. That's why we have all of June's rent being paid in May. Remember that. So when you collect your rent May 28th, you don't even have to worry about them. You don't have to worry. You're not even in competition for who gets paid. So what happens is when people pay their bills, they set a big stack of them up. Okay, which one do I have to pay now? And we all know that's going to be electricity bill, water bill, power bill, gas, whatever, right? And then the other ones come down. The rent sometimes gets negated for other responsibilities, financial responsibilities, right? But if your rent's due in May, you already got the rent before the other bills even come around. You're talking about gangster, right? So, and another reason we do, what are you doing? Another reason we do the 28th of the month roundup is because, I'm sorry. Y'all make sure Missy doesn't go after that bunny. We do the 28th is because, we do the 28th because you're going to bite me now? You're biting? Pray for me, y'all. See, when your rent is due on the 1st, people just have it in their mind that, I got to the 5th to pay. No, yeah, but you do, but I want the rent now. So if it's due on the 28th, that means you can charge your late fee by the 1st. If it's due on the 28th, you can go ahead and holler at your late fee by the 1st, right? So if it's due on the 1st, you can't even get your late fee to the 5th, or maybe the 3rd if you try, but they might try to fight you on that too. But if it's due on the 1st, I could probably pay it by the 3rd or the 5th, right? But if it's due on the 28th, the late fee gets applicable on the 1st. Rent's due on the 28th, late by the 1st. Due on the 28th, late by the 1st. So you get your fee. So when the late fee is due on the 1st, when the late fee is applied on the 1st, you actually get to collect more rent because I'm sorry to say that most people won't pay by the 1st, right? So due on the 28th, late by the 1st. I want you to repeat after me right now. Rents are due on the 28th, late by the 1st. Due on the 28th, late by the 1st. Last time. Due on the 28th, late by the 1st. All right? Just get that in your head. And don't feel bad. Let me tell you, every time I get a new tenant, one of the first things I tell them while I am doing the lease, Mr. Smith, our rents are due on the 28th. Is that a problem? And I just shut up. I give him a serious face. Mr. Smith, the rents are due on the 28th. Is that going to be a problem? I just shut up. I have not yet had somebody say, you know what, I can't, I ain't finna be paying no rent on the 28th. Not once have I had a problem. My real estate roundup homies. Right, TT? TT, you get in the game right now. You get in the game. Due on the 28th, late by the 1st. Stop setting your rent leases up due on the 1st. How do I know this? I've been there. My first few years in business. Rent due on the 1st. I would get rent 5th, 7th, 10th. People trying to just drag me out. But when it's due on the 28th, late on the 1st, ain't no, you can't misconstrue that. I mean, it's simple. Boom. Did you pay it on the 2nd? All right, late fee. There is no grace period. If I'm thinking about roundup, let me know. After you register for the Vault Conference, in that video description below, there are several other links. Get your website set up. I got a guy coming on this week for, this investor care. I don't know how they do it, but they optimize these websites. That's where we're getting the majority of our leads from right now. These investor websites. You got to have one set up. You got to have one. If you don't, get you some geeks. You can use my geeks if you want to. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. You talking, TT? I'm thinking about doing a video. Let me know about my biggest mistakes being a first-time landlord. My biggest mistakes being a first-time landlord. It's been on my spirit to do that video. I think it could really help a lot of people. Being the first-time landlord is just no joke. It ain't no joke. Everybody and their mama's trying to rob you blind, trying to get over on the rent, get you to do all the repairs, pay rent late, not pay rent, not pay a deposit, security deposit, get all the security deposit back when they move out. So let me know, Roundup, if it would be nice for you to Francisco, Joshua, Trevor Monk from Carrot. I don't know the guy's name. That might be him, Trevor. I don't know his name. It might be him. But he is a guy from Investor Carrot, though. You got to have that. That's serious. So if you got any questions, I'm more than happy. Thank you, Roundup, for supporting me and praying for me. Hey, y'all. Watch out. Who is that? Slow down. Kids out here in the street. If you got any question, we'll do a quick Q&A. Is that good or bad? That's what I'm dealing with, y'all. Finally, slow down. What's wrong with him? Pray for your boy, y'all. I had to go to the grocery store today. My single moms. How do you do it? How do the single moms do it? Tamika, hey, what up, Robert? Good seeing y'all. How can I get Karen, how can I get a house in Las Vegas? My thing is always, right now, the internet. My boy Larry Goins says, Kris, if you can find a spouse online, you can find a house online. Real simple. TT, where you going? Oh, you want to get down? You want to get down? You can find a house online, a spouse online. You can find a house online. So internet, pay-per-click is what we're doing. Francisco, what up, Francisco? What up? What up? What up? What we doing here? Salute to the chat. Thank you, Gino. Gino, what up? Golden, what are you stepping on? Good Lord have mercy. My wife's still in Costa Rica, y'all. Nobody's dead yet. We didn't die. TT, we didn't die yet. We didn't die. Ace, adverse possession. What are some do's and don'ts? I never did an adverse possession. That's where you're in a house for a certain amount of time and you live in it for that time and then you own it. Never did one. Where you going? TT, what do you think you're doing? TT, can you chill? Oh, yeah. Amir, hello. How can one go about purchasing property that was rated for illegal activity such as marijuana harvesting? That's a good question, Amir. Let me think about that. How can you purchase the house? Well, first of all, it has to be for sale. The only way you're going to buy a house is it has to be for sale. Okay, that's just how it works. Now, I would probably, I don't know, man. I would send a letter to the owner because you don't know if the tenant or the owner got busted. You never really know. AJ White, send a letter to the owner, Emir. Being a landlord. Oh, man. AJ, thank you so much for your love offering, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anybody that wants to support the channel, there's a link right there below in the video description. It'll say join the channel. I generally answer member-only questions first, just to give busy professionals and entrepreneur an opportunity to get a little something extra. Thanks, Kris. There is an abandoned house that's been abandoned for 6 years next to me. Ace, what I would do, first thing I would do is go to PropStream and see what type of money, what type of debt is on it. Ace, do you know what type of debt is on it? What type of debt is on it? Francisco, you get the most, do I get most of resettle leads from my site? Yes, I'm doing pay-per-click, yep, Facebook ads, yep, all that. That's right. But let me tell you, Francisco, I don't do none of it. I hire out geeks. I hire geeks. If you want to know my geek squad, matter of fact, just send me an email and I can put a link to my geeks. Matter of fact, this is what I do. I'll put a link to my geek squad in the video description. It's not there. I got a geek squad, and I'm telling you, these people are there. They converse with computers before they converse with people. They talk numbers, digital, all, you know, I can't even, they don't talk human talk. They talk computer talk. That's why I hired them, and it ain't cheap. Who is that? Francisco? It ain't cheap. I don't know who you use, but we have a company that runs all that stuff. All we do is collect the leads. So I'm at the point in my life where, can you chill? Can you chill? I'm at the point in my life right now that I don't have a lot of time time and effort to put into direct mail and cold calling. So I sub all that out to another company that does that for me. And SEO, Facebook, all that ads, I just leave it to the geeks. Geeks do it way better than me. I'm a closer. I call me in when it's time to close. Right, TT? Where you at, TT? TT, going. TT, hey. Where's one of y'all? You okay, TT? Okay, there's a few things I wanted to leave you with today. That marketing and the answer to the question of the day. But round up, let me just encourage you. If you have not decided to get into the real estate business, I'm here to tell you, I'm just a guy. I had a mastermind meeting with some real players today. These dudes are doing unbelievable amounts of deals. Taylor, I'll be done here in about 5 minutes. You don't have to be doing 100 deals a year to have a phenomenal, incredible life. Is that thing still broke? Still broken? Yeah, we gotta. What do you say? What do you say? You said SHIT. If you want to have any type of life, what I'm looking at now. What's that?
Remember, can we do a photo shoot?
Yeah, I got the camera inside.
No, like
Professional? Maybe.
Like at that place where like different things with different places. That place.
We can ask Mama about that. Round up. If you want to have, Emir, wow, thank you so much for your love offering, my friend. The property is seized by the government.
Underwater. Underwater services.
Underwater. I don't know about that. Well, the government. Can one negotiate with them, or is bidding the only option in this scenario? Yeah, I don't know. You have to find out what government agency has the house. That's the main thing. Is it child support agency? Is it the U.S.? I think it's backwards. The U.S. Marshals. How you doing? Is it USDA? I mean, I don't know what government agency. The main thing, you got to find out what agency has it. If I were you, I would have an attorney do that, because I'm telling you, I ain't gonna lie to you. I have negotiated child support liens down. Well, not me. I had an attorney do it. So you can negotiate all types of stuff once you're dealing with a government worker. Because don't forget, these government workers, they just want to get the deal done, get it over with, get as much money as they can, and move on. Right? No emotion. It's no emotion when you're dealing with these government agencies. Right, TT? TT. Ace, I passed my real estate exam a while back. I'm looking for a brokerage to carry my license. What would you look for in a brokerage? For me, I'm looking for a brokerage that's going to pretty much let me just hang the license, because I don't want to represent buyers and sellers, right? That's me personally. Like, some people will make money representing buyers and sellers. And I'm not saying that hasn't been a good or bad move for me, right? I don't like dealing with buyers. I just don't want to deal with them. Now I might, but over the last years, like, I just don't want to mess. Hey, TT, I don't want to mess with them. And I don't want you driving people around, looking at houses, driving by. I don't want you, but because I want you looking for deals. Now, if you have an opportunity to go sit in an office and answer the phone, I'm not bad at that. I'm not mad at that. So look for a real estate broker that is investor friendly. And I'm counting your money, so I don't know what you're actually looking for. If you're looking for investor stuff, yeah. But if you're new, you want to get your foot in the game, and sometimes it's good to sit at the desk and answer the phones for a high level broker in town. That'll get you some leads. But I don't want to deal with buyers and sellers. I just want to buy my own stuff. Everybody's different. Yeah, thank you. I'm doing SEO. That's a long-term play, Francisco. What do you mean long-term play? Francisco, what do you mean long-term play? Yeah, the stuff. Real estate is ain't nothing fast about real estate. If you think you're gonna get into real estate and get rich quick, it ain't gonna happen. I feel the same way. I just want somebody to carry my license. There you go. Yeah, I would just get somebody. Having a license is cool. You can list stuff. You can make offers on MLS. You can pull comps, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm not mad. I wouldn't be mad at doing that. Missy, chill. What are you doing? Good Lord, help me, y'all. Let me get back to what I was saying. Listen, if you don't understand real estate, I promise you, I wouldn't be sitting at my house right now. I bought this house subject to. You can see it here. 1,800 square feet. Not a big house. We gotta get a big. I'm looking for a new house. I would not be in this house, y'all, if I didn't understand real estate. How you doing, bro? I bought this house. Oh my Lord. What is wrong with you? Missy? Get over here, pick her up, Sean. Stop barking. I bought this house subject to. Nobody wanted it. Maybe acting like that. I bought this house subject to the existing financing. Means I took over. Yeah, baby keeps messing with me. My wife's out of town. I bought this house subject to the existing financing, which means I took over the payments. The sellers told me they showed it to 4 other people and nobody could do anything with it. They were $5,000 behind on payments. They had a second mortgage that they didn't even know where it was. I had to find that out. The first mortgage, they had no idea where that was at either. I had to get a power of attorney to go look for it. So round up, I'm telling you, I'm saying all this to say, please, you don't have to be a full-time real estate investor. But I'm going to, how can I say this? I'm going to implore that you please get an understanding of how real estate works, how debt can be stacked on top of debt, how you can transfer debt, notes can be transferred, hey, titles can be transferred. I just don't foresee us having a good future unless we understand. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? What did I do to make you want like this? Huh? Was it cattle? Oh yeah. TT, here. TT. Round up. You can get a basic understanding of real estate, how it works. So what we did was we brought the seller current, and I just paid this house off this week. I'm paying it off, right? We wired the money in yesterday from another private lender. I'm keeping a little bit of debt on it, and I'll explain to you why I'm doing that later. But I paid it down to like $7,000, and then I swapped out the first mortgage with a private lender. So you don't have to be the biggest guy in the land to have a nice life. Pay your debt down. Pay your debt down and understand a little bit and a little bit of real estate. Eleanor, based on the knowledge that you taught me, I will never rent again. Now, I'm not mad at renting. I myself have even considered renting because at this stage in my life, I'm like, I don't care if I get another house, or buy another house. I need to get out of this house, right? We have to get out of Hampton. But I would encourage you. I'm imploring that you get a basic understanding of real estate. It's going to set you light years ahead of your counterparts. I promise you, if anybody in this neighborhood knew how I bought, matter of fact, my neighbor there paid $190. Let me show you this. He paid $190 for that one. Paid $195 for that one over there. $160 over there. Round up. I gave the seller here $500. I gave her $500. Matter of fact, they didn't want anything. They just wanted to get out from under it. Hey, TT. Hey. I gave the seller $500. If they knew how much I paid for this house, they would be they'd be sharting. They'd be sharting, dude. Right, TT? They wouldn't know what to say. They'd be going bananas. Francisco, it takes time to reach #1 on Google to sell my house. Okay, yeah. Well, you're in Portland too. We buy houses in Portland. I'm thinking about doing Facebook ads for quicker lead flow. Well, to see what I found with Facebook, Francisco, I'm glad you brought that up. Facebook is around. TT, what are you doing? Hey, TT. Facebook is gonna be. I'm sorry, y'all. I never done this on the phone. Facebook is gonna be. You get more leads, but they're trash. I mean, I remember one time I got 40 leads. Not one of them had a house for sale. I don't know why Facebook leads, people just fill them out. They're tenants looking for a rental. They're people looking to buy a house, people looking to invest, people looking to meet you. Facebook, yeah, you're going to go through a lot of leads on that. That's why I like SEO better and pay-per-click. Because at least you know they have a house. At least they know you have. And nowadays, people are bidding on houses 20, 30,000 over and losing the bid. Isn't that crazy? Fit MC is my dad. Could I rob a bank and then have a nice life? No. Yeah, look at this. TT getting huge, y'all. TT getting good. So listen, y'all, thank you for supporting me on all the emails and blessings that we get while my wife is in Costa Rica. Y'all know I'm in trouble. Gotta wake up, get the kids ready, breakfast, lunch, dinner. I know, bills, this guy right here. Oh my Lord, I never realized what my wife did. If you're watching this, thank you. I had no idea. Wake up in the morning, baby crying. Go to bed at night, baby crying. By the time he finishes crying, I'm so tired, I don't even know what to do. But I'm going to grind this one. All right, so you got the question of the day. Our rents are due on the 28th. Patrick Bet David Vault Valuetainment. You got about 6 days to register for my discount. The discount's going to end this weekend, so get registered up, y'all. Don't wait. Come on down, hang out with us in Florida. We're going to meet some players down there. Promise. Francisco, you're doing something wrong. Check out Silver Street Marketing on the Carrot Marketplace. You'll thank me later. Silver Street. Okay. Oh, you know what I was doing wrong? I wasn't taking them to my Carrot. Francisco, this was, I tried this earlier last year. We were leaving them on Facebook. I got a lot of trash, but now that we're taking them to the Carrot site, it's working better. Silver Street Marketing. Francisco, let me know if you want to come on and talk about this, my friend. All right, round up. Subscribe to the channel. What is that? No, don't get them to subscribe. Should they subscribe, TT? No? Do they want to subscribe? Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Like the content if I've helped you at all. And share with any other investors that are getting into the real estate business. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Eleanor, come on down, bro.